Good morning from a very overcast day in Spain. And it's going to be very quiet today in town because it's the feast of the Immaculate Conception. Yeah. So everybody's off. I'm hoping my coffee shop's open, but we'll see. I wanted to talk about fiction. I love fiction. I love fictional books, fiction films, fiction series, especially books. And I spend a lot of time reading fiction, which is frowned upon by many so-called spiritual people. The thing is, this whole thing is a fiction. And how do I know it's a fiction? Because it's all going to go off in a puff of smoke. And it's over. There's a good clue to the fiction of it. I particularly enjoy, and always have, since a very early age, science fiction. You know, I like space operas, like Alistair Reynolds, Sherry S. Tepper, Ursula Le Guin, Ian M. Banks. It's starting to rain. And I love the high drama of it. And some of the classics as well. I love the high drama of them. Even though they're a slow burn, aren't they? The classics. But I like that. Oh, it's very windy. I'm sorry. I don't know how this is going to translate. Maybe if I cover the microphone a bit. I don't know. I'll try and get out of the wind. So, 1 second. Probably not the best day for recording. Let's see. In the mountains, it looks like a big cloud coming over. Clouds creeping over the mountain there. Very lucky here with the mountains. Well, that's better. They don't look very big, but they're actually huge. And they go all the way down to Malaga. And I'm just walking into into the higher part of town. There's two parts of town. This is the upper road of town. And I told Barbara, hi Barbara, that I would do a video in town. I'll do a video in the main part of town, but I'm going to walk into town. Town's actually quite boring. The little streets are more interesting in a way. But I said I would. But anyway, fiction, high drama. I mean, do we really like to read books where nothing happens? Do we really? Where just like nothing happens, you know, they sit down and eat cake for a week's worth of reading. No, we don't. We like the high drama. I'm not particularly a person who likes high drama in my life. I like change. I like things to happen, you know. That's why I'm moving. That's why I'm getting out of Spain, because I need change. But I also know that this whole life of Lisa and everything that happens in it, it passes by, you see. Like the fiction that it is, it's always evaporating in the moment. Oh, the wind. Damn. It's always evaporating and reforming itself as this moment. We only live in this moment. And I know what the non-dual narrative is. No one's living in this moment. Well, that's someone, no one. Can't find either of them, but there is living. There is being here. And it's consistent. And it ends when we go to sleep, of course. And then it starts again when we wake up. But eventually, I mean, you'll see for the whole of your life, it just is constantly evaporating. is constantly dispersing, and we hold on to these dispersed events as if they were true. What I did, what I didn't do, my regrets, my successes, my status, my opinion. Of course, we all have opinions, but they're just part of the character. It's what the character leans towards. It's no biggie. You know, as soon as we find ourselves defending those opinions, then we know we've got some sort of attachment to them, as if they have any reality at all, which they do not, because watch how your opinions change. They do, don't they? If I look back through my fictional story, there's been so much change. So much change from year to year. Sometimes from day to day it changes, doesn't it? From moment to moment. You see how easily we can be swayed by the opinions of others. Some more easily swayed than others, of course. I'm less likely to be swayed, though I can have a good debate with someone and see their point and maybe even change my mind. But that's all part of the narrative, you see. That's part of the movie called This Life, and it's very short, so you might as well enjoy it. You might as well enjoy the high drama when it comes, because the high drama will disappear just as quickly, unless we hold on to it and make it real. You know, what happened last year is so real. What they did to me, what I did to them, it's so real. Well, is it real? Or is it just a story that's existing in the head? I see that my coffee shop that I go to is open. It's great. Yes, so this is the upper part of town, which is all closed. Look at those clouds moving up there. Wow. I don't know if you can see that. They're just churning and swirling. Really quite beautiful. So no one's sitting at the cafe. Wow, great. Get a choice of seats. So, you know, next time you find yourself attached to some story, just see it for what it is. What is it? What is this story? It's a feeling. It's a thought. None of it's real. It's not actually happening. Things happen, don't they? And then they just dissolve, just like that, and they're no longer happening. It's the feel. It's the belief that they're real is the problem. And before I go, I'm going to show you just how just 3 women can make such a lot of noise in these places. Oh, the guy's not here. Buenas. Hola. Café sombra con soja. Almendra está bien. Zumo de naranja. Sí, sí. Y ok, gracias. Okay. It looked a bit uncomfortable there. I don't think I filmed them, so we're all good. So I sit here because I get this beautiful mountain view. Look at that. This is where I come maybe 2, 3 times a week, usually 2 times a week, to just sit here. Just sit here. I don't even bring a book or anything. It's just nice to just sit here and do nothing before I go and work. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say on that. Just see the high drama for what it is. It's just a fiction. You know, when you look back on your life, I often say to my daughter, and when something like very difficult happens or embarrassing happens, I often say to her, no, it's just part of your tapestry. And those are the parts of the tapestry you look back on and have a laugh at. We often, when Stella and I look back at our travels, we usually talk about the most ridiculous times. We don't talk about the times where we sat in a coffee shop for an hour and just watched the world go by. We don't talk about those times because they're, you know, they're okay, they're nice, it's a nice thing. But we usually talk about the crazy stuff that happened and we have a laugh at it. And because that's part of this, that's part of the novel. Gracias. Muchas gracias. That's part of the fiction, isn't it? We can enjoy the story. We don't have to deny the story of our life. It's the novel that's been written. I'm not sure if it's by us or for us, but it's the novel that's been written. And often people say to me, oh, I know it's a story. I'm like, yeah, I know it's a story, but just tell it, because why not? Why not tell it? Why not tell me of a story of when you went to such and such a place and you met this person and this happened and that happened? Why not? I enjoy a good story, but I'm under no illusion that it's real, that it's set in stone. And the feelings and thoughts that happen during our life movie, yes, we have the feelings and thoughts, but so do we not have those feelings and thoughts when we watch a really good movie, you know, or read a really good book? Sometimes the feelings get me so much when I read a book, I have to put it down and pause, like, whoa, I'm totally embroiled in it, but I know it's a book. And the same can be said about the story of my story. This what happens to me, what happens to this body, what happens in this world. Because it's going by pretty fast, so you might as well enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, I think there's a link to buy me a coffee. If you feel like buying me this coffee, I'd much appreciate it. Okay, lots of love. Bye.